Hello. Today's job is to do a picture mounting. The customer stated that they have a picture mounted above a bed and they want to move the bed over, but because the picture would not be centered, it would look weird. So going to move the bed over in addition to moving the picture over as well. That job has been completed. It was fairly straightforward. What I did was I added an additional picture hanger on the wall. There was already two behind the picture, so I added a third one, and that allowed for the picture to be moved over, because it didn't need to be moved over a whole lot, but it did need to be moved over some. Also leveled the picture hook, so the thing that you use to attach it to the wall, leveled it with the other ones that are there, because I had one that was the exact same size, and that way the picture is got even support all the way across the wall, and therefore it can also be hung straight. And so then after that, repositioned the bed and some of the other furniture that needed to be moved, and then make sure that picture was centered as well as leveled. And then that was it for this job. There was another picture that was hanging up that the customer wanted me to check, because there's actually a double set of pictures, and she said she thought it looked crooked, but when I actually put the level on it, the two pictures were in alignment with each other, so no issue there. What I think may have occurred is that the shadow from the picture, because there's a couple of lamps and then of course the daylight coming through, the shadow may have made it look different because the pictures are at two different angles in relative to the lamps and daylight that were coming in. So I think that may have played a part in it looking unlevel. But like I said, I put the level on it and both of them were in alignment with each other, so didn't have to make any adjustments there. Comments, questions, drop those down below. Also, thumbs up if you like this content. Until next time, peace out. If you need to book a service, rhtservices.net.